So I've been messing with solar lately, and this is my setup here. Just going to do a quick overview. It's not the best. I don't own this place that I live, so I'm very restricted, and I can't have anything visible over the balcony either. So, unfortunately, the panels are in non-optimal positions, but it's what I have to deal with, so here we go. We have a Renogy 100 watt solar panel, have another Renogy 100 watt solar panel. This one is set up like this in a very precarious fashion because I'm experimenting with the placement of the panels in a position like this. It's not really visible from, outside. It's hidden enough where I won't get complaints, basically. But so these two panels are hooked up in parallel, and in parallel into a Victron Energy 7515 charge controller right there. It is a maximum power point tracking charge controller, and I know I'm gonna get shit for this, but these wires are too thin. Yes, I know. This is all temporary setup right now. Anyways, the battery that I have hooked up to it is a lithium iron phosphate. It's a 12 volt, 6 amp hour battery. Very, very small. I'm not storing energy with that at all. That is basically just there for no other reason than to provide power to the charge controller, and that's it. That's why it's a small battery. Now, the charge controller's load right there, actually it might be better if I use my other hand. This is the load output. The load output is then connected to, I know I'm gonna get shit for this as well, but this is a cigarette lighter inverter that I just have. That's why I'm using it, because I have it. With alligator clips, I know it's not safe, blah blah blah, fire hazard, yes, I understand. So that's connected to, the load output of the charge controller, and then from this I have this connected to the charging brick of a Sun Life solar generator. It's a big ass battery, is what it is. This is getting charged whenever there's sun, like right now, and this is what I'm using to store the energy generated by the solar panels. When I'm producing maximum power, like the maximum I've reached is 152 watts in this sort of setup, I'm able to charge this as well. I also have a Jackery, but the Jackery is fully charged right now, and I'm able to charge them both up to full power. Well, not both at the same time, but like one or the other. So that's my solar setup as of right now. I'm going to show you my Victron app and show you what we're producing right now. Right now we're producing 94 watts. Voltage coming in from the solar panels is 17 volts basically, with a current of 5.5 amps. And then the output is 4.4 amps being pulled, and that's what's charging the solar generator. And the current for the battery's being charged, because I did drain the battery a little bit earlier, is that. A little bit on the history. I've had it for a few days now. My most productive day was 2 days ago, when it was actually overcast for most of the day. 430 watt hours. Maximum from panels were 156 watts. So not too bad. I have a third panel on the way right now, and we're almost up to 100 watts. I have a third panel on the way, and that panel is another 100 watt Renogy. So we'll see if that helps things at all. My hope is to be able to charge up the Jackery, which is a 500 watt hour battery, to 100% from zero in one day. Because as things stand right now, I don't generate that much power to charge it up. The solar panels, like I said, are not in optimal positions. They're only in full sun, like so. This panel right here is only in full sun for about like an hour and a half a day. Otherwise, most of the time, it's in shade by the railing, or it's in, I guess, semi-shade, because it's behind the glass from the balcony. So it seems that when I have the panel like this, I actually generate less power, at least from what I've seen so far. So this is probably going to move back down to here again, which is the way I had it before. We'll see how things go, though. That's my update for now.